Welcome to RevTalk, fresh ideas to accelerate your revenue. I'm Brian Allietta, President and Founder of Depreciation Protection. Today, we're going to talk about how depreciation protection can increase your revenue while providing great protection for your positive equity borrowers. Traditionally, the market for total loss protection has revolved around one product alone, and that's Gaap. Gaap's done a fabulous job to protect the negative equity in the auto loan, but now we've changed the game. We're providing a protection that protects the borrower's positive equity, a place where the traditional Gaap product cannot go. Total losses are at an all-time high. We find that 1 in 5 vehicles in any sort of accident is being deemed a total loss. Vehicles are depreciating at an astronomical rate. Changes in lending and open market conditions have increased total losses in the market. Advancements in vehicle technology and distracted driving are also increasing the likelihood of total loss. If you're offering the traditional Gaap product today, that's great. Gaap provides valuable protection for the majority of your borrowers. But what about the borrower with positive equity? Unfortunately, when there's $1 of positive equity in the loan, Gaap does not come into play. What we've done is created a new solution that's better geared at protecting the positive equity borrower and generating more revenue for your financial institution. We're going to talk about this today. One size does not fit all. The traditional market approach is offer Gaap to every borrower. It does fit the majority of the borrowers, but what we're going to identify is that 30%, maybe 40% of borrowers today do have positive equity in the auto loan or will develop positive equity over the course of time. So rather than taking a shotgun approach and offering Gaap to every borrower, which may not provide a benefit, we're changing the game of total loss protection. We've added a new layer of total loss protection. For the same reason, we offer multiple levels of extended warranty, different types of checking accounts, and different loan terms. DPW now provides a better protection for those borrowers with positive equity. Here's a traditional Gaap example at 90% loan to value. And this was one of the reasons we developed such a concept. If you look at this graph, what we try to show is a borrower is financing a $54,000 vehicle. We're going to finance $48,000 of that. As you'll see, the vehicle value drops exponentially as it's driven off the lot. This is represented by the gray line. The loan balance is the red line, amortizing out slowly over the term of the loan. The gap exists where these lines cross. So in this situation, even with $5,000 of down payment, this borrower still develops a gap from about month 9 to about month 24. If we look at a tabular view, on the right-hand column, we identify that there is no gap originally, but as the loan is paid down, the borrower develops a deficiency balance, and here's where Gaap would come into play, from about month 9 to about month 18. In nearly every situation, the risk is similar. Gaap pays off the negative balance in the event of negative equity, but it doesn't cover the positive balance. I had a situation years ago where a borrower was upset when a total loss occurred about 12 months into a loan, very similar to this situation here. I looked at the Gaap claim, and Gaap paid off about $4,000 of his loan. But he was still upset. And he told me, Brian, here's why I'm upset. I understand that Gaap made me whole. It paid off my loan. But what happened to my original $5,000 I put down 12 months ago? And I said, well, that's not Gaap's fault. That's depreciation. But the customer was visibly concerned, saying, why did I put money down in the car? I knew it would lose value, but I thought over time I'd develop equity. And unfortunately, that's not always the case. What we've done with depreciation protection is just this. The traditional market offers option number 1, traditional Gaap, nearly 100% of the time. We've simply added one more solution, one more layer of protection to now be offered to borrowers with positive equity. It's better geared at protecting their hard-earned money. With depreciation protection, we protect the initial equity, trade value, rebate situations, and our benefit usually grows as the loan is paid down or every payment is made towards the loan. The borrowers will eventually hit a maximum payout of $10,000, but we provide protection over the entire term of the loan comparatively to the Gaap product today that only provides protection over those negative equity periods of the loan. We have over 225 lenders with combined assets over $100 billion offering depreciation protection today, and we hope that you will be the next. Thanks for your time. Please visit us online for additional information and request a demo today.